God brought this incredible revival out of one of the worst situations, much worse than anything we've ever seen in the United States, and much worse than most of us can imagine. Know that it was a really bad time in France. It was the middle of a civil war in which basically 20% of the population died over some decades. And it was between Protestants and Catholics. The Pope asked all the churches of Rome, and there were about 400 churches in Rome in those days, to hold 40 hours of what he called intercessory adoration in all the parishes of Rome for conflict in the church, and especially in France. And it was like a progressive dinner in that it moved from parish to parish. So if St. Anne's was my parish, and we started up just as we were finishing our 40 hours, then St. Thomas next door would start theirs. And when they finished up, then St. Philip next to them would start theirs. But the goal was praying for, really big community needs and asking the Lord to intervene. Exactly 8 months later, the King of France, who was a former Catholic who had become Protestant, recanted his Protestant faith and was formally received back into the church, which was at the heart of the Civil War. And that began national reconciliation. He was crowned king in a Catholic service. They established, for the first time, religious tolerance and some civil rights for non-Catholics in France. And so the wars of religion were brought to an end. Now, after all the misery they've been through, you'd think all you'd want to do is just want to sit there and go, oh, we're exhausted, we're fried, we're angry, we're bitter, we're tired. And yet it turned out to be the unexpected beginning of this incredible multi-generational spiritual awakening among the Catholics of France.